Here we go, day 17. We're approaching the last few videos of this tutorial series for a domestic lawn from seed. I've only mowed it yesterday. Yep, just yesterday. That's literally all I've done, and I've just watered if I felt it needed it, which was just once. We've had so much rain, and I just gave it a little light water, just to keep it a bit from drying out, stop it drying out, and that's been it. That's all I've done since the last video. I didn't do a video obviously because it's only mowing it and sprinkling it with a bit of water, but I'm learning a little bit more about my lawn, which is nice, and particularly this blend of seed, this Barren Brug Extreme, and it's a really nice seed. I'm enjoying it actually. I'm finding it quite a hungry lawn because I'm just starting to notice a slight dip in colour, which is obviously from mowing. You know, I'm seeing a few signs of stress. Probably all the water we've had as well has probably stressed it out, but only very slight signs, like a bit of a lighter shade of green, and it sort of twists a little bit under stress, the blade of grass. So a few little signs, but nothing, nothing major. So I'll just keep an eye on that, and it might make me feed it a bit quicker. But right now, I'm just going to put a little bit more seed in the patches that we can see as we build up to the crescendo of this tutorial series. So we want a nice, even growth, not overly seeded. You know, I could have absolutely packed this lawn full of seed and said, oh, there you go, 2 weeks, job done. But that would have been to the detriment going forward of the lawn. So we're just going to add a nice little bit of seed in just the bigger patches. I don't know if I can get close enough, but you can just see there's no real seed coming through, and it's a little bit hard, the soil, where some of the patches are, probably just from traffic from mowing, and it might have been a bit harder there from the digging it over at first, raking it out. So we're just going to top dress there and put the a bit of compost over the top. The same organic compost is going over the top, the surface, only in the patches, and then that'll be the video. Yeah, until the next one. So I'm going to drop a little bit of seed down and put the compost over. There we go. I've finished. I was a bit more liberal with the compost than I was with the seed. I was still very careful not to over sow in the few patches that I felt needed more seed. I took the opportunity while I had the compost to just fill in a few low bumpy areas to try and level them off a little bit. I felt them as I was mowing. As this all settles down, it's after digging over, turning over the soil, raking it, and then as it's all settling down in time, you're going to get dips, bumps, etc. That'll need smoothing out. So I just thought, while I've got the compost in hand, I'll just put that down. So the grass that's underneath is obviously going to come through that. So yeah, job done. And I'm going to water this in now. We are expecting a month's worth of rain starting tomorrow for 48 hours, so I won't need to water it then, I'm sure, but I'm just going to water it in, get the seed settled down, wet the compost, get this going, and then tomorrow Mother Nature will take over for me. Going forward, I'm going to do a video. If this needs mowing, I'll mow it, and I'll probably put the feed on after the next mow. But if it doesn't need mowing, I'll just go straight into a feed video. I'm going to put a liquid feed down, and I'm going to take the opportunity to speak to you about NPK numbers, how to read a feed that you're about to put down, and what I would class as a low feed, a medium feed, and a high feed, you know. So that'll be a nice video to have a chat to you about on that. And the sun's out, so I'm going to water this in and enjoy the sun while we've got it, because apparently we're not going to see it for 3 days. So anyway, have a nice time doing whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next video.